All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. Today is the day. We are going to begin our Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Amiibo only run. This Amiibo playthrough is something I've kind of been looking forward to for a little while. I have been a little nervous about doing it because the rules are going to be a little tricky, considering you don't start the game with Amiibo. So we're going to have to play this by ear a little bit. I'm not sure how much of the initial part of the game I can actually get through. I'm not sure about how much of the game I'll actually be able to get through initially, Amiibo only. I might have to do something. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to do some kind of item something in order to. I mean, because obviously I got to use the runes, the Sheikah Slate, and all that. But as far as getting items, crafting meals, things like that, I'm not 100% sure. There are a couple outfits that I think that I would get as part of side quests and things like that. But other than that, the warm doublet might be something that I would do. But getting the warm doublet's going to be complicated because I'm not going to be able to get the warm doublet unless I use Amiibo acquired items, I believe. The Great Plateau originally was supposed to be the area that doesn't really apply to this, and then once you get off the Great Plateau, then the rest of the game would be Amiibo only, and so it may have to be that. It may have to be once I get off the Great Plateau, then it's Amiibo only, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure. So, like I said, to recap, the rules are pretty much as follows. As far as I know, I don't think I can use Amiibo while I'm on the Great Plateau. If I can, then I'll keep it, simple. I will just use the items and stuff that I get from Amiibo drops from pretty much the beginning. If I have to wait until I get off the Great Plateau, then we will start the Amiibo only run once we're off the Great Plateau. But we'll keep it simple and keep it very minimal in the meantime. So we'll see. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be complicated, I'm sure. But I've been looking forward to doing this for some time now. So without much further ado, we're bringing back an oldie but goodie. Here is the wonderful Breath of the Wild intro.
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Oof, that intro always hit hard. I'm really glad to be back, going back into Hyrule. I'm going to really quickly update and let everybody know the Discord is still open. Very shortly, the Discord is going to be closed to people that are not already a part of the community. But I am going to share right now that we're doing an Amiibo only run on the Great Plateau. I am going to be streaming it, hopefully simulcast on Twitch and the YouTubes as we move forward. So just letting you guys know that that is the plan. The Hyrule family chat, as I call it, is available. It will be on screen. So as you guys decide that you want to communicate, etc., just let me know. But we are going to jump on in here. I'm going to kind of reduce the size of my personal giblet here. There we go. Sounds good. All right. So here we go. Intro's closed off. Text media file. Remove that. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. So we're doing new game. Overwrite. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Always so nervous when I start. I don't know why. I've beaten this game like 13 times.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Kidding. All right.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
All right. So we will not be taking the outfit items outside of this room. We're going to walk right past them.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Ooh, these controls feel funny. I'm using the Pro Controller, by the way, the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, an actual Pro Controller, not a PowerA. So after using the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One and the mouse and keyboard, I haven't played a Switch game in weeks. So I'm a little nervous. Controls are going to feel a little chunky to me, probably.
You are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Sounds a lot like my intro. I wonder where I got the audio from. All right, B is for run. All right, here we go. Trying to think of another rule Like if I decided to do the Trial of the Sword, or there's other things where I'm like, if I was to do it, I would have to rely on the items that are given to me because it deactivates your ability to use Amiibo. So if it deactivates my ability to use Amiibo, I feel like I should be able to acquire items nearby. Like all this stuff I usually get, and then I usually climb up this hill and usually grab some items over here because there's some dudes chilling over there. Um, all this stuff we're gonna blow past. Let me see. Let's see what happens when I do this real quick. Let's go to title screen and see if I can activate the Amiibo room right now. Because if I can, we'll just start dropping Amiibo immediately. But if I can't, okay. So let's see. Maybe I can. So far, it's not letting me. Oh ho! Well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who the heck are you, old man? Me? I'll spare you my life story, even though it's quite fascinating and you'd probably enjoy it. I'm just an old fool. Let's just leave it there. Alright. So we are in Hyrule. We are almost naked. Almost naked. Running around in our sports boxes. Very nervous. I think we have to unlock the first tower and maybe the first rune. We'll see. Let's see how far we can get. As it is right now, I'm not doing a permadeath run at this moment. I might reconsider once I have a few Amiibo.
Link,
What?
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay. That's where we're headed. Just so you know. As you can see. Straight ahead. Trying to avoid any unfortunate Imperial entanglements. got Sweet Hadouken tap dancing in the background. Trying to pick a path with as little conflict as possible until I'm able to unlock my Sheikah Slate a little bit here. Just gotta sneak on by. Sweet. So far, so good. We're surviving. We're surviving so far. This will not be a pacifist run, folks. I just don't have any weapons. I don't even have bombs yet. So we're just kind of, obviously I can't pick up a stick and defend myself with a stick either. I'm trying to go as much as I can without using anything but Amiibo as long as I can. And like I said, if it looks like I'm not going to be able to do the Great Plateau without picking up items, I'll go back and pick up some items. But I'll just consume everything as soon as I'm able to unlock Amiibo. I'll just consume all the food, whether it helps my health or not. And I'll dump all my other items. You know, if it's weapons based, I'll throw all the weapons away. That kind of thing. Oh yeah. All right. So here we go. It knocked me on my 3 britches. I do believe I have all 28 Amiibo for The Legend of Zelda. Because I have the cards. So I'm not a crazy person. We did have them all at one point at my work. I shared on the Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord, you should be. I shared because we had them all at my work, and I did like a video of all of The Legend of Zelda Amiibo. All right, cute. All right. Remember.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
What's up? What you got over there?
Now then, you must hurry, Link.
But I want to take my time,
Before it's
princess.
too late.
I like taking my time. I like enjoying it. It's savoring every beautiful moment. So in this run through, we're going to talk a lot about other Zelda games. All right, so now I have effectively marked all the other spots. Ooh, scurry. Oh my God. crazy when you don't have anything to even heal with. You really don't want to take any fall damage. Because like I said, I don't have the ability to even open. Oh! What'd you call me? That's not my name. My name is Link, not Enigma. Edward Enigma. Alright, cool. The atrocity? Oh, you mean the calamity? Alright. Man, this game is perfect in every way. Well, not every way. There's a couple of flaws. There are a few flaws with this game, folks. Just a few, though. For the most part, this game is perfect. There are only a handful of things that I would change. But for the most part, I think this is like probably the greatest game ever made. And none of my issues pertain to stamina at all. It can be tough. You put restrictions on yourself that makes it, you know, complicated. But and I do not have the day one situation, so the patch is real. I can't jump on items that I have stasis and fly. All right. So we still have not picked up a single item because we are waiting to unlock the Sheikah Slate Amiibo functionality. So no clothes, no food, no weapons. And those of you who have watched me play before know that this is killing me inside. That I can't pick up any of the good stuff. It's like truly, truly killing me inside. I'm like, I want to pick up everything. I want it all. I usually have quite the inventory. For the last couple of playthroughs that I did on stream, I usually have a mountain of everything. And my stuff is all like super beefed up. My meal game is like always like totally on point. I have the best meals. I have like literally I make the best meals. And so I did notice that you do get some of the ingredients that I need from Amiibo drops, and so hopefully I will get plenty of what I'm looking for. And I will do it once a stream, or once a day. All right, let's do it. This is when it could get tricky. Because there's killing that's got to get done. If I can't pick up weapons, and I don't have any of the other items yet, like how am I going to do this? I don't know. Okay. Ugh. This would just absolutely emotionally terrify my wife. I'm terrified, so I can't even imagine how she'd be feeling. She'd pick. You're not gonna pick that up. Can't, baby. It's like already stressing me out so much. One thing I'm really worried about is the cold area. If I can't pick up items, like how am I going to get through there if I can't do Amiibo drop to at least get clothing and food to eat while I die? Because I'll just die before I get there. And then it's like, well, that's it. So I'm a little nervous about that. That might be the only place where I have to like consider cheesing it. I mean, there's other stuff too, but I'm like, how am I going to do this? I didn't look up. I know there's a couple other people that did this technique, you know, the Amiibo only thing. I didn't look up how they did the Great Plateau. I just like dipped in on their conversation. They were like, "Oh yeah, check it out. This is what I've been working on." You're like, "Oh," and they were just kind of like in the middle of their run. So I was like just watching. Like, oh, okay, cool. You neat. All right. So everything that's happening is connected to the Sheikah Slate. So all the towers, all the shrines, everything was asleep. Even Ganon was inside hibernating. But the moment that I activated that initial tower is what woke Ganon up. And I'm kind of curious if I hadn't woke up Ganon, if he would have been activated by my presence otherwise. Like I feel like the Sheikah Slate is what activated him. Almost as if like had the princess not fooled with the Sheikah Slate, like that you'll find out later, had she not done that in like the memories or whatever, would she have woken up the calamity in the first place? One often encounters their destiny on the path they take to avoid it. Or whatever. Alright, so here we go. 3 more, bring the children to give you a paraglider. That wasn't the deal. I'm altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. Very good. Alright. Santa's coming. Yes. Neat. Be really nice to get oh yeah, boy. Okay. Well, this is a horse of a different color. So we are gonna do this. So basically you have to do the first rune to unlock the Amiibo officially. So I've only done the first one, but once I did, it unlocked my ability to do all the other Amiibo drops, which we're going to start doing right now. I'm going to start with, of course, my traditional Breath of the Wild Link with Ancient Arrow. We're going to drop him in right now. This will be the first Amiibo drop of this playthrough. And we're going to get some fish. Oh yeah. It's going to do this a lot initially. Oh, good sizzle fan. Oh, this is such good news. You have no idea how much I was stressed over this. So far, so good. This is going to be an Amiibo only run. Wait, don't have a bow. So then the second Amiibo I'm going to drop is Toon Link, who's invisible because I'm using a green screen, guys. Surprise, surprise. Wow. You would think that I would have... Hey, we have a weapon. We have a weapon. folks. All right, we're doing Ganondorf from Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess run was not going well, kids. I was not pleased with it. All right, we are going to still preserve. You know what? Here. Some arrows. So this is not only possible, this is like freaking awesome, guys. Because that was not very difficult. If you follow my path, you should easily be able to get yourself through that initial part. And then these amiibo really don't cost very much. So let's see. I'm separating them out because there's a lot of different amiibo here. We're going to do some of the bad guys first, the Bobkins. I have a bunch of Legend of Zelda Link amiibos. We're going to keep all those guys kind of separated here. Toon Link, 8-Bit, Twilight Princess. We have Wolf Link. I don't even know if I can use on the Great Plateau. Weapons, so we have bomb arrows. Now, the entire last playthrough that I did of this, the bomb arrow never dropped bomb arrows. It dropped flame arrows, it dropped all the other kinds of arrows. It never actually dropped what it said it was, which is kind of odd to me. I'm hoping that I will be able to get Epona again in one of my drops because Epona was pretty sweet. Another disclaimer is you can only drop these once a day. So, for example, if you drop Wolf Link and then you teleport somewhere, he'll just disappear. Okay. And then I have a bunch of Legend of Zelda, like Link amiibo cards, and these are like the size of the cards. This is a big stack of them. These are all the links. Okay. The Link cards. And then I have other ones as well. We're going to drop these guys, really beef up on some of our items. But as you can see, that was Link with Ancient Arrow. This is Ganondorf, just like the one that I have here. So you can only do one drop a day, but if you have more than one, it will work. So what I'm going to do is hopefully not. Okay, gotta be careful with the Ganon drop because it will drop those red barrels and those things will blow up if you're not careful. I'm trying to think what else is going to be difficult. Wood is not a thing. So like they never drop wood, for example. Really? It's like the toughest barrel ever made. So doing like the Hitena village thing might be tough. I don't know. I'm already like, when do I need to break my rules? That one might be one. So now we're going to do the Guardian. Let's see what it gives me. A rusty broadsword. Sweet. Trying to spare my weapons a little bit. Okay. Now the Bobkin, the Bokoblin. I used to call him Bobkin because I like Bob. It's like a Bobkin. The Bob. All right. All right. Let's do the. We'll do the Guardians. I'm just gonna name them off as I get them. So this. Wow, really? It's like the size of my fingernail, so it's obviously. We have Mifa. We're gonna drop Mifa. Sweet. Let's do Daruk. Sweet. We're going to do Urbosa. The Traveler's Sword. And, of course, Rivali. Nobody likes. I revile Rivali. Sorry, folks. Gotta bring them daddy jokes. And be careful not to accidentally pick up something. All right, so now we're going to do Sheik. Starting with going with the Princess Zelda amiibos. Sheik's mask. Oh wow. That's pretty tight. I didn't even know you could get that. Hold up. That's pretty cool, guys. I didn't even know that was going to be a thing. So we have Princess Zelda from Breath of the Wild. That's pretty sweet. I didn't get that at all last time. Ooh, Hardy Radish. Things are looking up. Oh, and the shield, finally. Nice, okay. So we're still not quite where we want to be. We have Toon Zelda from Spirit Tracks. Sweet. We're going to do Twilight Princess, Princess Zelda. Anytime now. There we go. Fortified Pumpkin, Swift Carrot, not an Endure Carrot. All right, right, and probably the worst amiibo in the Zelda lineup, the Princess Zelda with Loftwing from Skyward Sword HD. Not a very good deal. Doesn't even drop a chest, see? But it does drop these Zaptrooms, which you need 5 of to create an electrical resistance meal. Let's drop the Bomb Arrow Amiibo. Got a bow. Nice. Okay, I will take it. Very good. We got a bow amiibo. It's like the Bow of Twilight, I believe. Okay. And then we have the Fierce Deity sword. All right. Now we're getting into the Link amiibo. We're doing another of the Link from Breath of the Wild. We're actually coming up on a pretty good selection here of arrows, which is nice. We have, where is Toon Link? So I've already done Toon Link. We're going to do another one. I'm a little stressed. I'm like, am I not going to get any outfits today? So far, it doesn't look like I'm going to get any outfits. Like, I really need an outfit. This chic mask is pretty cool, but it's not good enough for where we're headed. It's great and all, but it's not great at all. Alright, so let's do Link's Awakening Link from Link's Awakening. Ooh, hearty salmon. Nice. Alright, Twilight Princess Link. This one's actually very expensive. I feel like I actually want to purchase this amiibo. There's several that are like over 80 bucks, like on their own. Not good. I was really hoping that one was going to have an outfit piece in it. So we're kind of rounding the bases here, and it's... Come on. Oh, we have an outfit piece. Thank God. Tunic of the Wind. Okay. Okay. Now we're talking. Another Twilight Princess amiibo. Skyward Sword amiibo. Really hoping. Oof, it's getting really grim here. We have Kid Link from Ocarina of Time. Oh my god. And I like swords. We have 17-year-old Link from Ocarina of Time. It looks like I'm running around in my underwear today, kids. We're going to do Majora's Mask Link. Come on. Yes! Oh, we got some britches, guys. It's not a matching outfit, but dang it, it's something. We're not naked anymore. All right, and now we're going to do see. Already have a full inventory of swords. Not bad. All right. So, last but not least is Wolf Link. I don't think he's going to drop here. Oh, he will. Well then, that is all the Amiibo. That is everything. Hello, buddy. So this is a full Amiibo drop from the Breath of the Wild and all the other Zelda games. We're good to go. Let's go get it. We're going to go over and we're going to kill those guys across the pond here. Because I want to cook. I want to use their cooking station. Got a feeling he's going to try and go pick a fight if I get too close. I don't really mind if he kills it, you know, anybody that's around. I could tell him to stay. Bro, I didn't know I could do that. Hold on. Let's get it, Link. Get him. Nice. This is pretty dope, honestly. So yeah, you just have to open the first rune. That's it, and then you can immediately. God, I want to pick up all the stuff. It's killing me inside. Okay, so this is everything that I've been able to get so far from just the Amiibo drop. We got the Sheik mask, we got the Wind Waker tunic, and we got the Fierce Deity boots, and that's it. But look at all this wonderful stuff we got just from the Amiibo drops. It's pretty intense. So we're able to do quite a bit here. Got some good weapons. We got some. This is all Amiibo drop stuff. So let's see. What do we want to cook first? I want to make sure that we have a good, solid meal to get through the cold. So we're going to hold these two. Let's see. Boost my heat resistance. That's not what I want. So we're cooking some meals so that we can get through the cold air. Boosting for the cold area. Uh-oh. 17 minutes and 30 seconds of level 2. Okay, that's pretty dope. All right, so let's see. Let's cook this one item here. Just level 1, no big deal. So let's do a mighty meal. Actually, and let's add a mighty porgy to it, I think. A mighty carp. So we're going to make a pretty solid mighty meal here. It's important that you have good meal. Especially if you can't really rely on any found items out there. You got to stop and beef up on your meals for sure. And we are going to... Pretty much the key to cooking in this game is like anywhere that you go, you want to cook 5 of that item. I mean, level 3, look at that. See that? It's pretty awesome, right? Armored. Pretty sweet. So I go for most like hot resistance, cold resistance. I don't think there is a level 3 for that. So we have one of each of these. And I have one of these. This is a tough one. This early in the game, do I want to have like a grip of hearts? I kind of do. There we go. We'll be able to do like 10 hearts right here on the Great Plateau. And then we'll do a good armored meal. I can't pick up any of these boxes. Can't get any of the materials out of there. I just rely on this stuff. So Silent Shroom, let's do Rush. And Swift. I don't think there's a level 3 speed up either. Cool Safina, Silent Princess. We're gonna get a stealthy meal here. Probably should do a couple stealthy meals, but a level 3 for 10 minutes, pretty good. Your tail, that's pretty good. Swift Violet. It's a Swift Violet. I mean, we don't have to use everything, but I wanted to make sure that we at least... How much is one Staminoka Bass? Pretty sure one Staminoka Bass is an entire heal. Or an entire heal. Okay, we definitely want to do that then. We want to cook all these. This is good for when you start climbing. You want to have these stamina capacities. See that one? Just cooking just one. You don't want to cook like 3. This is such a waste. You cook one at a time, and it gives you a full stamina wheel. And as long as you time it correctly, it's like having a bunch of stamina wheels. So you don't really have to worry about stamina. You just have to pause and eat a meal. And you can eat a meal while you're climbing a mountain. You don't have to wait until you're standing still. You can eat while you're climbing. But this is an important one. It's important. All right. Almost there. And then we're going to move on and do the other 2 of the other tower or shrines on the Great Plateau. But now we're basically like already kicking it. All right, so what else do we need? I don't think we really need anything else. Didn't really need that. Dude, even the freaking dog is like, bro. Duke. You're very loud, Dukins. You okay? Sometimes my dog has bad dreams. It's like I'm dreaming about how long it's taking you to cook all this food. It's like almost as long as it took for me to do all the Amiibo drops. But if you're doing an Amiibo only run, you want to make sure you're prepared, guys. Do like one more of these meals. And then we'll take a look at our loot. Alright. So we have standard meals for just replacing hearts. We have a bunch of stamina meals, cold resistance. We have a speed up meal. We have a mighty meal, a couple mighty meals. So we're doing pretty good now. And we still have plenty of ingredients left to kind of keep it going. Let's do it. You're not going to eat that. I'm taking it. That did not count because I dropped that out of my inventory. So we're going to go the back way. We're going to try and approach the other shrine. Looks like we're going to go for the green one next. God, I want to get these butterflies so bad. It's really painful when you're used to getting pretty much everything and all the items. It's kind of like doing a pacifist run when you're used to being like really aggressive when you play and fight a lot and not being able to fight unless they fight you. And so because we're not doing Majora's Mask, I'm not going to be doing a pacifist run. But then this also means I can't get any of the chests, any of that nonsense. It's like really, really frustrating for me. Well, this guy just woke up. A little stressed that they just killed my dog. A little stressed that they just killed my dog. I'm like, did you just kill my dog? I'm like, don't kill my dog. Don't kill my dog. Alright. So this is only the second shrine. We're going to unlock bombs now, it looks like, which is pretty cool. The other items that I will say right off the bat, I will be getting the Hyrule Shield and I will be getting the Master Sword. Just so you know, that's my intention. Those are items that I feel are part of the story that you get, and so I will be getting those items for sure. Because I want them. Because these are awesome. It's just an item back there. I don't know why he did that. Like, I forgot how to play this game, apparently. There we go. Excellent. And we good. So we've now unlocked bombs. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the way of it. I don't think that we're going to need to... I don't think we're going to need to do any other items other than just those standard items. The Hylian Shield, the Master Sword. You know, I don't think I'm even going to necessarily need to get the Champion's Tunic, which you get for doing a memory, I think. It's like the only way to get it. I don't think there's an amiibo drop. Like, you can't drop this amiibo and get the Champion Tunic. So, I don't know. I guess I'll leave it up to you guys. Leave it up to you guys, but I don't think so. I think we're just going to stick with what we have. There is a chest right there that has the Nintendo Switch shirt in it. Looks like Wolf Link is dead. He was a good friend. He was a good boy. While it lasted. Was he necessary? No. Did I wish he'd stuck around a little bit longer? Yeah. Sure. Probably could have figured something else out, but I'm pretty sure once you go into a shrine and come back out that he's donezo. Ooh, I want to pick up that club. Ooh, I want to pick up that club. And I want to get those bees, that honey. It is so hard. It is so ridiculously difficult to not stop and get every item. It's killing me. Especially because now we're getting to a place like, see, there's like the stimella. Oh my god, I want them so bad. I want them so much. Let's be careful. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, a sword does work. And since we didn't get an axe in our amiibo drop, we're going to have to use a sword. Let's use a weak sauce one now. So he's saying you want to square your hips with where you want it to land. Why am I doing that? Like, why am I so scared? Ugh. And there you go. Okie dokie then. So the key to doing this, when you don't have a bunch of stamina, obviously, for those of you who played this game as I have a bajillion times, is you want to map out your route. So you want to go to each ledge, give yourself a chance to stop. Make sure that you're not hitting jump. Oh, this is X to jump. You don't want to jump. Now I did make a bunch of meals for stamina. So I could just jump, 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 and then eat a meal, jump, 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 eat a meal, jump, 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 eat a meal. But I don't want to do that. But we can't pick up any of these wonderful rush rooms, which is sad. Because they look real good. They look real tasty. Again, you want to map out your next spot thoroughly. Be sure to not pick anything up when you're doing the Amiibo run. Be very careful. You have to always be very cautious, because it's very easy to accidentally grab an item. If I did pick up a rush room on accident, all I would do is I'd just go into the menu, pick up a rush room, and then just drop it. Obviously. Like, oh, well, I picked it up now. I'm like, no, no, no. No cheatsies. And like I said, Amiibo only. If you have a bunch of Amiibo, like I have I have a bunch of Amiibo, and then I have a bunch of the Legend of Zelda Amiibo cards. If you have them, it's not as difficult as I thought it was going to be initially. I was really afraid that it was going to be like impossible to do the Great Plateau. I'm like, oh my god, if I can't use the Amiibo and I can't pick up any items, how in the heck am I going to get past the cold area? But because I was able to get the Fierce Deity boots, the Wind Waker tunic, and the Sheik headdress, I was able to pull this off. No problem. It's been so tempting though to want to pick up all the items, especially as I kill people. Like, I love having arrows. I am like Mr. Like, I want all the arrows. I want hundreds and hundreds of arrows. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be limited to like my once a day drops for arrows, and that's it. I do have quite a few arrows though, so you know. We did get quite a few. There's several Amiibos in the box that dropped a lot of arrows, and not just regular ones. Shock, bomb. All right, Q, stasis. This one's not bad. I only got a couple of traveler shields. I'm a little nervous about that. A little nervous about that. I'm like, let's get some good shields though next time, huh? I used to have to drop shields. Like, I got so many in previous playthroughs that I would have to drop them. Excellent. All right, so we'll just have one more. We'll have the ice. And then after that, we have to go to Hateno Village to unlock the camera. Oh god. Being able to pick up that hammer would be pretty swell. Let's see. I'm like so afraid of heights. I don't know why. I'm not doing a permadeath run this time, so if I fall, I'll just lose a little bit of heart. Like, I don't know why I'm so stressed about it. The last playthrough that I did was a permadeath run. The time before that, it was a master mode pacifist run. So, and each time I do this game, I do all 120 shrines. This time I do plan on doing almost all the side quests. I don't think I can do all of the side quests just because you have to be able to pick stuff up for a lot of the side quests. So we'll see. I mean, some of them you don't have to pick stuff up. Some of them you just take a picture. So that helps. But for the most part, like, I think I am going to do the Hateno Village thing. But the only downside on that is I will have to pick up wood, because I don't think you can possibly I don't think wood is a thing that you can get in Amiibo drops. So, gotta get that wood somehow. Kind of hoping I would get a flame blade of some kind to assist me in my journey. Should have 2. All right. I wish I had Wolf Flink right about now. Okay. Gonna climb this one. Get on up there. Really wish I had my paraglider. But we'll get it soon. Wish I had like my ocarina and I could play the sun song. Make those guys go away. So that one didn't last very long. Let's eat this one. This one should get us there. And then we don't have a no teleporting rule, so we should be able to teleport right away out of here. So I don't think it's going to take me 12 minutes to get where we're going. Oh man. Wish I could get that star. Shield surf. Yeah, if I do, I'll break my shield. I've only got 2. Dang it. I hate it when they do that. They show you a star when you can't possibly get to it. And you're like, I'm in the middle of this. If I had Ravioli's Gale and my paraglider, I could probably get there. But it's like not possible. And of course the chest. Okay, Namut. And here we go. It's like teasing me over there. It really is. It's like, hey, come get this star that you can't get. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I can't do it. I can't do it. All right, let's get in. Yeah, 10 minutes. I didn't even need really 2.5 minutes more. So I could have cooked one of those weak sauce spicy meals and been fine. So this is all 4 of the shrines on the Great Plateau. This being the 4th. All right. So let's go get our ice block rune. So this is an Amiibo only run. I cannot pick up items from fallen enemies. I cannot pick up ingredients to cook with. I cannot get anything. The only thing I think that I've thought of, the only thing that I think that I thought of, should be a shirt. The only thing that I think that I thought of was the Master Sword and Hylian Shield, just because they're so iconic. I kind of want them. I might do the Champion's Tunic, just because it doesn't really have a benefit over some of the other outfits that I'm going to have. I just, you know, something that you can't get from an Amiibo drop. Whoop. Oops. Can't pick up the ancient items as much as I want to. Can't get that chest that I want to get. It's killing me softly. Oh my god, it's so painful. It's so bad. Not getting all of the chests, not getting all of the loot, all my beautiful loot. Oh my gosh, I did not think it would be this painful. I'm like just sitting here thinking like, oh my god, there's like the amount of inventory that I have left behind. Alright, cool. So we've gotten all of the main items here. The spirit orbs, so we will be able to then go. He's going to give us this cryptic riddle as to where to meet him. It's the top of the Temple of Time. Just cut right through that way. What's happening? What's happening? Spotify alert. Spotify alert. Like, how about you hand me over that sweet, sweet paraglider now, baby? He's like, oh, no. What? No. And he's also kind of pointing right to it. Okie dokie then. We're gonna teleport out of here. Dr. Sam Beckett stepped into the quantum leap accelerator and vanished. Apparently they made a show for Quantum Leap. Another show, like a reboot kind of a deal. Not like a reboot, but like a sequel series. I was like, what? It was very shocking to me. I was very surprised at that, to be honest with you. I'm like, as long as... I know that Scott Bakula said he wasn't going to be involved in it, but as long as he does eventually somehow become involved in it, I would be considering of watching it. But I'm not considering watching it right now until he's in it. So I don't know. Do we think Korok seeds count? My lovely viewers, what do we think? Do Korok seeds count as something? Because I feel like they don't. You don't actually pick up the Korok seeds. And now you done. Can't pick up the arrows in there, or the traveler bow. Now we're here, we can actually get... Let us pray. Oh Lord, you are so huge. Sweet. Give me that heart, sweet girl. With a heart container. Why? Because I have a rule, folks, and I don't care what any of you say. You're all wrong, unless you agree with me. You're wrong. 13 heart containers first. 13 heart containers first. Get the Master Sword. Once you get the Master Sword, then you move on to stamina. And then once you max your stamina, you go back to heart containers again. But you can eat meals for hearts. Yeah? Really? Well, you can also eat meals for stamina. But stamina is not going to get you that Master Sword. Them's facts. So, he's glowing brighter with more lumens. His like ghost aura has more luminous value than the lantern he's holding. All right. We still have 7.5 minutes of cold resistance, guys. We can go play in the snow. Be cool if you could roll a snowball and throw it. Kind of can. But the snowball kind of already has to exist. All right, we're going to get to some story here. If you have not already, like and subscribe, folks.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
Where? King Rome.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago.
A century
My
ago.
life was taken away from me.
This guy's very
Since
dramatic.
that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me.
No.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened.
What's up, I love cat?
100 years ago.
How's it going?
To know Calamity Ganon's
How are you
true
doing
form,
today?
one must know the story from an age
I love
long
cat.
past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation
Did
into
I?
Palace created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation, in the form of legends and fairy tales.
Oh,
There was also a prophecy.
because I do shooter. I play
Signs
shooter
of a resurrection of Calamity
games.
Ganon are
Hold on.
clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted
I'm
by
doing an
God.
Amiibo only
We
run.
also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land.
Florida is Ohio 1 easy mode.
We also learned of a princess
What?
with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a
Florida
skilled
is
knight at
Ohio
her
and easy
side.
mode.
It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across
There we go.
Hyrule and tasked them with
Did
the
it-
duty of
Did it
piloting
update?
divine
Let me see if it
beasts.
updated.
With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name
Go to
that would
creator
solidify
dashboard and see
their
if it's
unique
updated
bond.
now.
The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay,
But nay.
Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond
I hope
our
it did.
imagining.
Tis King Rome.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized
His.
control of the Guardians and the divine
And this is my Amiibo only run.
against us.
I cannot pick up any item except for the the Hylian shield and the Master Sword.
Gravely collapsed while defending,
So everything else that I get is only
and thus
through Amiibo
the
drops.
kingdom of Hyrule was devastated.
I'm thinking about the Champion's Tunic just because it looks cool. I like having it. Doesn't really add a tactical advantage per
The
se,
princess survived.
but for now,
Face Ganon
we're doing just
alone.
Amiibo. Maybe like right before the Ganon fight or something.
You are our final hope.
Link, you are our
Fate of
final
Hyrule
hope.
rests with you.
Oh yeah, and the Bow of Light. Good call. I love cats. Good call.
That princess was my own daughter.
Although somebody did say that you can use the Master
And
Sword,
a courageous knight who protected her right up to the very
but I
end.
don't know if I don't think you can for the eye
That
shot.
knight
I think you need it
was
for that
none
one
other
shot in
than
the
you,
eye
Link.
at the end.
You fought valiantly when your
So
fate
we'll
was
get those
unfortunate.
items just because. But the rest of the game,
You were
it's gonna
taken to the
be
Shrine of
still like I have the
Resurrection.
Fierce Deity boots that
Here
I
you
got
now
from
stand, revitalized
the Majora's
100
Mask Link,
years later.
the
words of guidance
Wind
have
Waker
been
tunic,
hearing since your
and
awakening
Sheik's
by
mask.
Princess Zelda
Like, I
herself.
need more items, I need more
Even
outfits.
now,
But tomorrow,
As she
next time.
works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link.
The dog is tripping.
But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
You need max hearts for the Master Sword?
Somehow,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ganon
get...
has maintained
That's how I do my rule is I do
as well as those guardians
spirit
all
orbs don't
around
count. They're not
Hyrule
like
Castle.
items that you pick up. They're items that you
I
get.
believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to
so
the castle at this point.
I don't think that
suggest
counts.
that you make
Because you
your
can't
way
like get a
east
heart
to
in
one of
an
the
amiibo
villages in the wilderness.
So I will be getting hearts. So my rule is you do 13 hearts first, get the Master Sword,
There you will find the
and
elder.
then you go to stamina.
She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead.
Because it's the only correct way to do it.
Consult the map
And
on
that's a
your
fact.
Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds
Oh, it's
north.
like 2 viewers immediately. Right, but those aren't items that you can get from an amiibo. It's a story item. You know what I mean? I don't even think that would count, but I get what you're saying. You're saying I'm full of crap. Right? Just kidding. I told you everything I can. But our budget for voice acting has apparently run out. Now I want to turn and open that chest, but I can't. It's very painful. All right, we're going to seek out Impa. What else is an item that you get that's not really an item? I guess another item that you get that's not really an item is a horse. It's not really an item that you get, but it's something I'm definitely planning on getting. Okay, Dukin? Sweet Hadouken. All right. But you get what I'm saying. You get what's happening here. Let's see. It is beautiful. Like once you finally get the paraglider, you're like, how did I do anything without this before? You know what I mean? It's like insanity. The permadeath run that I did was freaky. They made it all the way, did all 120 shrines on permadeath, and didn't die, thank God. But had I died even at the very end, I would have had to redo it. And then the pacifist run was kind of a trip. There's some horses. All right. Ha ha! What a lovely horse. Beautiful. Let me think. What else? What other rules? I love cats. What are we thinking? How else would it work? Well, it's like rupees too. I have no rupees, but I can sell things, I would think, to get rupees. But I can't pick up rupees unless I get them in an Amiibo drop. I'd like to do that max bond. That guy better mind his own business. I'm gonna scuff him up. Well, he minds his own business. I'll mind my own business. Killing is my business. So yeah, sorry about that, folks. I should have totally adjusted my tags. Thank you for calling me out. I always forget about doing the tags when I go into OBS. Quick tip. Go ahead and hold down the LZ button here when you're riding, and the horse will stay on the road. The horse will stay on the road. Not cool. We did not get Majora's Mask. But we are going to do all 120 shrines. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. And for now, I think I'm going to get to the first tower. For sure. And make our way to Crackhead Village. In this glorious Amiibo only run. My hope is that once I'm off the Great Plateau, I will be able to get my little mitts on Epona. Oh wait, can't get that chest. Actually a little bit freeing now that I think about it, because then I don't have to struggle to get all the weird hidden chests in the game that are like obscured by strange challenges like that. Nope, just go right to the end. It's fine. Skip them. Skip it. But I do need to make sure that before I go into some shrines, I have plenty of arrows. You okay down there? He said no. Look out. All of those chests I can't get. Oh, Ravio's hood. That's a good one. I love Ravio. Have you played A Link Between Worlds? There we go. Can you think of any shrine quests? Nope, you missed me. Trying to think of the shrines where I would need to actually have an item that doesn't require it to be, because some items you can get in amiibo drops, but for example, like if there is a thing with the wood, like for example, like doing the Hateno quest, like getting the house and all that, you have to have wood, like 30 pieces of wood, or bundles of wood, 30 pieces of wood, 30 bundles of wood. Trying to think of other stuff that's like that, that's like shrine quests or what have you. But if you've met me along this far into the stream, please like the video if you can. Like and sub. It really helps. I'm trying to grow. When Tears of the Kingdom comes out, I will have it. I will be playing it right away. Jedi Survivor, I will be playing right away. For those of you who are Star Wars fans. I am playing God of War Ragnarok. We got that one already. And we started playing pretty good, you know, having fun. Just going through the story, just enjoying, you know, just enjoy. But this way, with the Amiibo only run, got a lot going, you know what I'm saying? The Amiibo only run is definitely a unique challenge. I really like coming at it with, you know, the uniqueness of it. Can't pick up any of the chests, can't get any of those special items along the way. Hetsu, that's going to be one. So Korok seeds, because I'm not actually picking up the Korok seed, that's one thing. But then, like, actually, I have to actually get the Maraca and give it to Hetsu. So I have to pick it up, but I'm only temporarily holding it. I'm like taking it and walking it to him. Maybe I could look at it that way, that's okay. What do you think? Because it's not an item that I could use for anything other than just to bring it to him because he wants it. All right, cool. So now we can actually see where we're headed. So we have one shrine. Sweet. I was actually worried I wasn't going to be able to use the Sheikah Slate for Amiibo up until this point, so it was really nice to be able to do it already. Let's go and get this shrine over here first, shall we? We're gonna do this shrine first, and then we're gonna fly back over to the coolest. Just because it's an easy jump. And I'll actually teleport to the tower rather than run back to it, and then we'll jump off the tower to our horse and we'll ride back over. But the shrine that we're looking for is right here. There we go. You don't talk like that. Yes, you do. Alright. There we go. Alright. So this will be Spirit Orb number 2. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's do it. These could be fun. So I see these shrines not as a replacement for a temple or a dungeon, but as a replacement for one room in a temple or dungeon. Oh, what's up, I love cats? So, like, if you look at it like it's replacing a dungeon, people will become quite jaded and be like, well, it's not really the same. I'm like, yeah, but you have to look at, oh no, I'm sorry. There we go. And I can't get that item. Looks too easy, huh? But when you know what to do, it's easy. When you don't know what to do exactly, it's a pain in the butt. So yeah, people are like, oh, the shrines aren't a good replacement for the dungeons. I'm like, it's not a replacement for the dungeon. It's a replacement for one room in each dungeon. So this puzzle is very simple, but it's made to just reflect one puzzle inside of one room. If you look at the map, there's like the number of towers that exist. Those, each tower represents an entire dungeon in the game. Okay? And so each one of those towers has like 7 to 8 plus shrines in its little region. And then as you go through the game, it escalates in difficulty along the way. Plus, it has 4 mini bosses and then a bunch of other bosses like the Lionels and things like that, complicated Wizrobe challenges, etc. along the way. So it's actually much, much harder and more complicated than doing just a regular dungeon. And as I was doing Twilight Princess, I was realizing that the dungeons are actually really simple. What makes them difficult was that the controls were terrible. So it's like, oh, if you don't jump like exactly to the middle of the ledge, you fall and die. If you jump just to the side, you fall and die. Jump just to the side, you fall and die. It's like, it was just the rough controls that made those difficult. Or the puzzles were just completely like, oh, there's no way I would have known this unless I spent hours in here just touching every single panel of this wall or whatever. I totally missed the horse, okay? We'll pretend that didn't happen. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Thanks for waiting for me, beautiful. Anyway. More soapbox to come, but I'm just throwing it out there. A lot of people don't look at it like that. They don't see it that way. But when you see each of these regions, it's like its own little temple area. And each one has its own little side quests, little mini missions. Each one has a little piece of story attached to it and memories. So it's all there. And honestly, the amount of story that you get from some of the other Zelda games is not that extensive. I think people want to remember stuff that didn't actually happen, or they read the manga and kind of pieced it together in their own minds, or built up the lore to be more than it actually is. And a lot of people have never actually played them. They just want to be haters on Breath of the Wild. Whoa, whoa. Hold down ZL, and you'll stay right on the road. You don't have to steer at all. Just hold down ZL, and it stays on the road. What's up, Beetle? Can't do business with you right now, Beetle. There we go. Well, a lot of people, they have this like mentality of like, oh, it's not traditional dungeons. Like, no. There's more going on than traditional dungeons. So I think we're going to leave it here today, guys. I really appreciate everybody joining me. Actually, let's complete this one, and then we'll move on. Let's complete this then. All right. Ah, it's this shrine. Well, luckily I don't need to stress about getting all the way up there. Here we go. All right, one more quick puzzle for the road, and then I will be dipping out for the evening to get ready because I'm a daddy. Gotta do daddy stuff. Think. Oh, can you believe that just happened? Let's see. This should be it. Bink and bink. Boom. Again, like if you replay Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess and you've recently beaten it, and so you know where everything is, like you watch some of these guys do playthroughs and like, oh, I've been practicing, I've been doing. They literally just go through the same levels over and over, and then they stream it, right? They don't go in cold like I usually do. They just walk right through. Like they know exactly where everything is. They know exactly where to stand. Like you see them shimmy to the right spot, so when they throw it, they get it on their first try. It's kind of weak in the sense that they're making it seem like, oh, it's just so simple. But it's not. Just like this. I'm like, oh yeah, this, I know exactly where to place them because I've done this shrine like 100 times. Not literally. I've done the shrine like 15 times. So I don't have any money. Alright, so this is going to be pretty much my spot where I leave you guys. I'm not going to deal with the Hetsu stuff. We're going to save here. And thank you so much for joining me on my Amiibo only run. This has actually been a lot of fun so far. It was a little stressful at first because I wasn't sure what to do. If you didn't see the beginning of the stream, go back and watch it from the beginning, because it was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I can't get any weapons. I can't pick up sticks and mushrooms and all this stuff. Like, what do I do? And so I basically get through the first section until it allows me to use my Sheikah slate, and then once I get the Sheikah slate unlocked, I'm able to do the Amiibo only run and actually start loading up Amiibo. And then you can kind of fast forward. You can fast forward through the Amiibo, for sure, just because it does take me a minute to get through it. But this is the Amiibo only playthrough of Breath of the Wild. Like I said, if you're not a subscriber already, please subscribe. Please hit the like button on this video. It really does help me a lot. I'm trying to push it out there and get more followers, more subscribers before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. If I get to 250 subscribers, I'm going to do my opinion on what the next game is going to be all about video. I have a lot of theories, as they say, and I'm really excited to talk about it. When I get to 500, I might go back and do some Trial of the Sword talk or something like that. We'll see. All of that will require the use of picking up what's there, though. You can't do Amiibo. You do Amiibo for Trial of the Sword. But yeah, I'm trying to grow. So every bit of help that you guys can give me is much appreciated. And like I said, if you're coming in late, go back to the beginning and check it out. I have not been picking up items unless they are Amiibo dropped items in this playthrough. And I will continue doing that with two exceptions: the Hylian Sword and Master Shield. Those are the only two items I intend on having in my inventory. No food items and stuff like that unless it's dropped in an Amiibo. So thank you guys for joining me. Take it easy. Again, like, share, subscribe, follow. Twitch, it's been real. I love cats. Wait, what? Have you ever... You definitely have an interesting personality. I love cats. Thank you for joining me. Take it easy, Twitch. And YouTube. I'm like reading I Love Cats' comments. I was like, what? Some of it got auto-modded. Thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, go back and watch from the beginning. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to keep going with this. Tomorrow, I will probably be back with some God of War Ragnarok, but then moving forward, we'll probably alternate a little bit of Zelda, a little bit of God of War, and then do some multiplayer games like with my friends and fans. We will play like Fortnite, stuff like that. Something simple that's like laid back so we can just chill and chat. Join the Discord.